This man had been standing in the same spot for the last 12 hours. After accidentally stepping on a landmine, his leg had swollen badly and started rotting. Even if the mine never exploded, Mike would eventually die of thirst if nobody came to rescue him. At that moment, a massive sandstorm started moving toward him. Mike quickly covered his mouth and nose with his scarf, then he planted his rifle into the ground to keep himself steady. Within seconds, the sandstorm completely surrounded him. Mike tried his best to stay standing, but he was almost blown away. Fortunately, the storm didn't last long, and he survived. Soon, darkness covered the desert. Suddenly, a wolf started approaching Mike. He instantly pulled out his pistol and fired without thinking. But instead of running away, more wolves began moving toward him. Mike had already run out of bullets. Then suddenly, one of the wolves stepped on a landmine. The explosion terrified the entire pack, and they immediately ran away. Finally, morning arrived. Mike was completely exhausted after fighting off the wolves all night. But if he could survive just 10 more hours, the rescue team would finally arrive. So Mike looked at the photo of his wife. It helped him stay conscious and keep fighting. Suddenly, Mike's walkie-talkie crackled to life. The rescue team had finally entered the desert, but the desert was enormous, and landmines were scattered everywhere. The team couldn't figure out Mike's exact location. The commander warned him that if he couldn't clearly mark his position, the rescue team would have to turn back. At that moment, Mike noticed a signal flare lying on the ground, but it was nearly 2 meters away from him. If he wanted to survive, he had no choice but to reach it. Mike took a deep breath and carefully stepped forward. To his surprise, the mine didn't explode. The fear instantly overwhelmed him, and he collapsed onto the ground. But after a few moments, he slowly pulled himself together and crawled forward again. He carefully brushed the sand away and realized the object didn't actually look like a landmine. Mike picked it up and slowly opened the lid. To his shock, the object he had mistaken for a mine was actually just a can of beans.